According to the rules, they could take the gold bullets and the champion's military honor, but first they had to escape. Riwan already had a plan. Step 1. Using Gunyu's skills, they infiltrated enemy territory and created a massive explosion to wipe out the opposition. Along the way, they encountered a friend, and the two of them moved carefully together, coordinating silently and navigating the escape routes. Step 2. They used a stolen keycard to open the main gate and escaped into the courtyard. Step 3. Stone smashed through the wall with a single strike, creating a huge hole. Yes, it really was that simple, but the escape that followed was far more dangerous. The two men stood in front of the prison as alarms blared beneath their feet. One wrong move, and they would be surrounded immediately. Suddenly, movement beneath their feet triggered an alarm, forcing Chiang to react instantly. At the same time, another guard was distracted while checking his equipment. Unnoticed, the two men had already crept up behind the guard. Without hesitation, one of them struck him on the head, knocking him unconscious. Moments later, another guard discovered them. Chiang ordered his partner to escape first and stayed behind to fight. Reinforcements rushed in, and he immediately grabbed a submachine gun. A guard tried to attack, but Chiang charged forward and took him down, sending him into unconsciousness. Chiang pushed through the lower area, but suddenly, a soldier raised a rocket launcher. Chiang sprinted forward as the rocket fired, narrowly avoiding the blast. Meanwhile, the others had already lifted off in the helicopter. Spotting an opening below, they provided covering fire. Seeing that Riwan might escape alone, Chiang made a desperate dash and leapt at the last second, barely avoiding serious injury. Chiang was furious. The consequences could have been devastating. But just then, the helicopter reappeared. He looked back and realized he had survived. Unexpectedly, another soldier raised a rocket launcher. Riwan urgently pulled the helicopter upward. But it was almost too late. The rocket had already been fired. Fortunately, Chiang destroyed it with a long-range shot. After narrowly escaping death, the two regrouped and continued their mission to retrieve the gold bullets. The second gold bullet was hidden inside the vault of an arms dealer and had been secured for 3 years. Using their skills, they broke in with ease. However, a man named Jado demanded an extra 1,000 as payment. Chiang threw off his gloves and ordered him to cooperate, but Jado refused. He kicked off his shoes, flipped his hair back, and attacked head-on. Ryuan joined the heavy fight. Jado activated a mysterious armored suit, greatly boosting his combat power. The battle was fierce, and in the end, Jado delivered a powerful kick and seized a hidden weapon. Chiang charged forward, shattering glass everywhere. He grabbed a keycard and shot down 2 guards. Even after taking heavy damage, he continued fighting without hesitation. By now, Jado had fully transformed into a combat machine. He fought brutally, overwhelming his opponents. Just as they secured the gold bullet, Jin Huoshang suddenly arrived. In panic, someone shouted that the theft wasn't done by them, but by the big brute nearby. Unexpectedly, Jado and Jin Huoshang turned out to be old associates. Before anyone could explain, both were knocked unconscious. Soon, cold water was thrown on them to wake them up. Jado again demanded information about the third gold bullet. Ryan still refused to speak, which Jado had expected. He took out a device and activated a prolonged electric shock, turning the power